MP,
what's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey,
I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset, too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's a tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
But the rewards don't stop there, as you can also earn an animated racing suit, a racing helmet, an extra badge point, and more. Plus, 5 double XP coins to power your drive to level 40.
You can also load up new animations like the moving crossover of Luka Doncic or the moving jumper of Zach LaVine. Plus, drop a post hook like the Diesel himself with Shaq's signature animation.
If you want to improve your My Team lineup, there's a glitched Tyler Hero available at level 34, and packs you
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors, the LA Clippers. At power forward, Nicholas Batum. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At center, Mason Plumlee. At the other guard position, Paul George. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team, Ty Lue. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At power forward, standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 2, Jarrett Vanderbilt. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Starting at point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team, and that is your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beer. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel it.
And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Batum, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, we've got Davis. Jarrett Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip.
Substitution on the court.
Walker against Walker. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, He's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
That evens the score.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Outside, Russell to the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Westbrook kicks to George. Walker against Walker. Shoots over Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Zubac trying to break loose. Powell, that's good.
The assist from
Powell's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Malik Beasley checked in for LeBron.
Malik Beasley.
Outside, Walker from past the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. Here's Hachimura. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hachimura. To the inside, Beasley. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Outside, Walker. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Walker's got 9 points. Lakers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Zubac. And they're able to recover. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Walker. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Walker the pass to Schroeder. Powell against Walker. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Beasley. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
And both free throws good for Beasley. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Offensive rebound. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Powell against Walker. Now, here's Bamba. He's tightly guarded. Here's Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Clippers leading by 9. On the wing, MV. Guarded by Walker. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Down low, here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 14 points for Walker. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 16 points.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Beasley outside. Outside, Walker. Back to Schroeder. Back to Walker. Shoots over Powell. Walker's shot is off. Walker finds Morris. Beyond the arc. And it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Walker. Walker's got 19 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the small forward. Russell kicks to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. From deep, George. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Basket counts. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Reeves. Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Hachimura. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
James outside. Davis surveying the floor. Shoots over Zubac. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
The Lakers
foul.
making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. The Clippers have got... lineup change here for the Lakers. Leonard dishes to Powell. Outside, Walker. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Shooter passes to Beasley. Over Walker. And again, the Lakers no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Bamba dishes to Walker. They need this. He can't get that one to fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career, playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
And it's Walker that time on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beasley outside. No good from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. Russell is out there with Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reeves has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Pass to Batum. He feeds it to George. Outside Leonard.
Substitution
for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Norman Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Walker subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
One shot.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Walker the pass to Bamba. James looking around. Here's Schroeder. That shot no good. Walker with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Takes it out to Schroeder. No good with the triple. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by Bamba. Schroeder against Powell.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Schroeder, left side. Here's Hachimura. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The Lakers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Schroeder against Powell. It's deflected. Outside Leonard. Kicks to George. Now here's Powell. He has 7. Outside, Walker. And they recover it. Zubac finds Powell. Inside, Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the 3rd quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Pass to Powell. Morris dishes to Walker. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. Rebound the Lakers. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
First free throw is good.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Walker. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in L.A. that can be this good.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
From deep, LeBron. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. In the corner, Powell with it. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Trying to get open is Hachimura. And it's Beasley that time, and the assist by James.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Walker against Beasley. They grab their own miss. It's Beasley on the wing. The three. No good on the shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Walker kicks to Morris. Back to Walker. The three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Track it, all right? Track, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Gordon, and it's man in at the shooting guard. Brown outside. Passes it to Hachimura. Good work there as it goes.
I like Hachimura on the inside, patience and capitalizing from that tight spot.
The pass to Gordon. Here's Highland. From 10 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Highland's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Back to Beasley. Jacks up a three.
a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Davis is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Walker. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. The team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
To the paint, it's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
James finds Vanderbilt. Here is Davis, covered by Morris. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Second chance shot, and it's Davis laying it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Morris. Covington trying to break free. Morris, no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-4 run. Reeves can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Walker against Russell. Morris. And Morris
gets around the rim.
LeBron outside. Pass to Reeves. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
LeBron dishes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
And so here are the Clippers. And here's Walker outside. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Walker finds Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Passes it to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Morris. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Leonard, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Terrence Mann. And so here are the Clippers. Now the feed to Batum. Outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to Walker. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Reed, high post. He dishes it to Bamba. And here's Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Pass to Leonard. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Down low, here's Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Reed at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. Gordon's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Clippers leading by 22. Walker the pass to Zubac. Over Bamba. The kick out to Walker from outside the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Zubac.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Walker.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Back to Reed. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Mann passes to Zubac. Bounce pass Gordon. Walker against Reed. Out left to the wing. Here's Mann. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight, let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. Man, I played this game to win. So it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so congrats again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, and with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? He's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, that's not really his reputation.
So?
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See
ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you just gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's
Okay,
get it.
I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us.